What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my video guide series on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and this is part 8. We just finished up in the last episode with the Forest Temple and a couple overworld things leading back to changing to Child Link so that we can go tackle the well. Yeah, I'm gonna save all the YouTube like spiel, likes, all that stuff to the end. I'm not gonna do it twice, so let's just get into it. So starting off, Temple of Time, we just switched back. So we're gonna leave. And we got quite a few things to do. It may be nighttime when we leave here. It is. So we're gonna switch to day. I had to think about that. I'm like, it's nighttime, what are we gonna switch to? The only thing we can. Alright. And now we're gonna go backtrack for a gold skull that we had to run past like so early in the game and just couldn't get it. So we're gonna climb up these vines. And we're gonna make our way all the way back to where we originally found Talon sleeping. And use the chicken. Up here. Here. Also, I hope everybody's just having a good day. It's a beautiful day today outside. You should be stress-free and just enjoying life, man. Alright, when we get up to this tree here, our one lone tree in the castle grounds, we couldn't open it with bombs, but you'll see now our Stone of Agony is pinging us, letting us know something's here. We're going to use the Song of Storms. And it's going to open up a grotto for us. Jump down. We're going to blow up walls. We have 2 bugs already, so we're good, but this is a good little spot to grab bugs. We've got a spider there, and we've got a spider here. And this is our gold skull. Perfect. Alright. From here, we're going to teleport to the Sacred Meadow. And we should have the Mask of Truth. We should have it. Shouldn't have been switched out. If you did switch it out, make a quick run back to the to Castletown. Grab the Mask of Truth. Okay, boys. Triple swing, the triple blow thing. Come on. We're just gonna run through Sacred Meadow. And go into the Lost Woods. From the Lost Woods, this exit, sorry, we're gonna go left. And then we're gonna go right. And then instead of going straight, we're gonna take a right. And this is that little open area again. We're gonna ignore these guys and drop down into the viewing stage where the butterflies are. Just gotta, there we go. And then with the Mask of Truth on, go up and give these guys what they want. here. And that's our Deku Nut upgrade. It's such a weird way to get a basic item, but that's both of like the obscure upgrades between the Deku sticks and the nuts now. Those are both maxed. Also, that's the only significant things from the viewing stage. You can come back here with every other mask other than Mask of Truth and Spooky, or Skull, sorry, and you'll get like, I don't know, one of them drops like a buttload of rupees. One of them they'll like attack you flat out. So, but that's gonna be it for us. So we're gonna leave here. From here, we're gonna go back into the Lost Woods. And I believe we're gonna go right. It's headed south, yes. And we're gonna reach the Zora's Domain shortcut. We're gonna take it. It's gonna pop us out just outside of Zora's Domain. And we're gonna ride the river. All the way down to the bean cellar. Just watch out for these guys. Or sorry, yeah, before the bean cellar, head over to the right side here. If you did take that path, just rip back up here real quick, and pull up to this log. You'll see the frogs in the water. Basically, these frogs, we have to play each of these 6 songs to them once to make them all big, and that's going to give us a heart piece. So we'll start with Zelda's Lullaby. This would also be a really excellent place to get money, as each of these give you 50 bucks. We genuinely don't need the money anymore. So, otherwise we would go to the bean cellar and do it, but even with the beans getting as expensive as they are, we genuinely won't need that much money. Next is going to be Saria's song. Then Song of Time. Then Hona's song. And then the Sun song. Okay, now that they're all big, we play our last of our neutral songs, and that's going to be the Song of Storms. This one's going to give us a heart piece. Okay, and then now that we've played every single one of those songs, they're going to offer us a minigame. The minigame has the same exact order. Honestly, I would say just, like, to Google it, you can just brute force it. Basically, they're There's 14 notes. They're gonna pop up. Each one of them is gonna have a note, so I'll just show you. They'll have a butterfly above them, and you need to figure out which frog is which note. So I believe note. So you might be left. Oh no, that's A. Yeah. So the traditional way to do that is figure out what note is attributed to each frog, and then play it 14 notes back to back. You only have about 2 seconds to hit each note, and do it over whichever butterfly is whichever frog. I have the sequence written down already, just because the N64 sequence doesn't change. So it's going to be A, left, right, down, left, right, down, A, down, A, down, right, left, A. Highly recommend just googling that, it's very easy to find. So we're just going to knock this out. Too slow. That's how quick you gotta be. You gotta get like in the rhythm. Slow. So you can see how that would be quite difficult actually. The frog heart piece is no joke. With that done, we can now head over to the bean salesman. Red under there, I didn't even know that. And we're gonna run up and I think we're gonna buy 3 beans. I don't know if we actually need all 3, but just to be safe, just buy 3. Okay. And now we can leave Zora's domain fully, or Zora's river, sorry. And we can head back to Kakariko. We're only at 13 minutes. I think we're gonna get the entire well and possibly up to Death Mountain just to be able to start the next segment at the Fire Temple. So, we'll see. Once we get to Kakariko, we are aiming to go down to the bottom of the well, but before that, there's just a couple things that we want to do. One of those is going to be running up Death Mountain Trail to the entrance of Dodongo's Cavern and planting one of our beans for later. And this heart piece above Dodongo's Cavern, there's actually a very easy way to get it early. You can get it like before you even go into Dodongo's, but I wanted to show you guys like the legit way to do it, not the cheesy way. Not that it's like super cheesy. Basically, you just, where the bomb is up top that you throw down for the boulder, you can just literally backflip down to where it is. Otherwise, you come here and you do this, so that Adult Link can have access. So we will go back down into the village. And we're gonna go into the windmill. It's very weird. It's funny how you got the Song of Storms in this game. It's like, you go and visit this guy's child like the first time. And he's chilling. There's nothing wrong. It's like, oh, it's all good. It's just my windmill. See? He's happy. You go and show up as an adult. And he's like, raging. And he's like, oh, that kid years ago, he played that song, he messed up everything. And it's like, man, I was there though. It wasn't me, so who did it? But then you learn the song as adult Link, and so when you come back, you become the kid that he told you about later, like as adult Link. Oops. This game's cracked, I love it. His dialogue after is so funny too. He's like, he's looking around in chaos, like panicked. And the creepy like death dungeons in this game is what they got right so well. I apologize. My nose is so itchy. I was like, allergies or something. Okay. Alright, so now we have access to the well. And the well is a nice, fun, happy place that we will make lots of fun memories in. In we go. Trusty Deku nuts out. And this is going to be the introduction to invisible walls and such. So you can see this guy's going to tell us, or Navi can kind of like hear from them a little bit, and then go invisible wall. So this is the main chamber. It's got the water running around it, and it's kind of like one big square, like a big loop. So we're gonna just follow the water for now. Try and stay on the water. Around, all the way to hit this Triforce symbol. And you know what to do. Zelda's Lullaby. And that's going to drain all the water. I'm going to let this guy pass. Also, real quick, I would suggest putting on Hylian shields for this whole dungeon. There is fire keys in this place, so it can be quite bothersome. Okay. So now along this wall, sorry. First, after draining the water, follow the canal all the way back to the entryway where our invisible wall was, this little pit. So this is where we came from. Now that the water's drained, we're gonna jump down in this pit and go through this crawl space. We'll have another spider friend here. And we will fight our mini boss of this dungeon already. This thing's pretty creepy. It's called a Dead Hand. We'll just so that this first battle, essentially, you need to run up and get grabbed, and then kind of shake your remote, attack, whatever you got to do to get off this thing, and then let it come to you, and it's going to lower its head, and you're going to take a couple swings. When you go back underground, make sure you stay away when he goes underground, it will hurt you. Same thing, just kind of grab. close again. I found that they utilized the dead hand a little better in Master Quest than they did in original. Come on, get off me, dude. Ah, come on. That was kind of scary at the end there. Alright, and then we will pull our item for this dungeon. A very important item for the rest of the game. The Lens of Truth. Now, this thing uses magic constantly, once it's active, but it allows us to see through the invisible things. Nice little gem in this room right away. If you pop it, you'll get an invisible chest, and in this invisible chest, we will get a huge rupee. It's $200. Leave. Oh, I didn't realize this guy kind of screws himself on that drop. Alright, so with the lens in hand, we will head back to the main room. Grab this chest, which is bombs, if I remember correctly. And I generally do this differently, but we're going to do it this way this time. So right away, we can start popping lens, and you'll start to see there's quite a few invisible walls everywhere. We're going to go right through into the main room here, and ignore everything else, and drop right down the middle. Grab the money if you want. Okay, and then jump down into this room. Deal with the re-dead. I like to just get behind him. Remember, you can use the Sun Song, and that will paralyze them and freeze them, so they can't attack you back. That's a dead end. We want to grab all the silver rupees over top of all this poison. And then explore down each of these pathways. If you play Song of Storms there, where Navi goes green, you will spawn a fairy, so if you need some health, perfect opportunity to do so. I believe the torch pathway is the one we're looking for, but we're just going to clear them all out, because why not? Yep. That cleared. We can go down the torch hallway. Pull this up. And then one more re-dead. He's actually in a decent position just to get behind him and drop him. And this will be our map. And the reason why I go down and get this first is this room is just this room. And it links right back up to the main chamber where we were. So I just think it's better to have the map early so that you actually can be oriented and know what direction you're going. With the map in hand, we can go up this ladder, grab this rupee, climb this ladder. Grab our last rupee that will let us out. And back to the main chamber. Actually just down the hall from the main entrance. So this is where we came in, that's where we just dropped. So from here, we can blow this up. This is, we're not going to jump down, but it's genuinely just... Well, I guess we are going to jump down. It's just a little chest. I thought this is one of the drops. Okay, so bomb trees, never mind. Good pickup. So now we actually have bomb shoes available. Because we didn't play for them at Bomb Shoe Alley, because... Bump that. Okay, with that chest done, now we can go left. First little cubby hole here. Key. We exit out, and we're going to keep going around. This is where we came from. We're going to let this guy pass. On his way. And then halfway down this tunnel, we can go through here. And the reason why we go through the side tunnel is because in the middle we can't access this. There's this giant pit that will drop us all the way back down to the room with the re-deads. So we will come through the side door to grab our nice big chest. Gives us our compass. Which is awesome, because now we can see what direction we're going. Oh, sorry friend. And then we'll come out. Once we get to this point, we can go into the middle, or we can go into this graded area. We're going to go into the graded area first and grab a chest. Thank you. And then climb up into this room. This is the coffin room. And there's Gibdos in here, so these guys are a little bit more dangerous than the re-deads. They do a little bit more damage, I believe. They also have a little bit more health, but easy enough to take down with the right strat. And technically, with the info that I have, the only coffin we need to open is this back left one. This has our key. For the sake of this just being a guide, I'm gonna just open all of them so you can see what's in them. It's also kind of a neat little room. One of these is gonna have, keys. Why we equip, because those guys they'll go jump into the torch, and then if you're wearing your Deku shield, you're screwed. Yeah, there'll be a heart in there. Will be keys in that one. Another one of these is gonna have another re-dead in it, or a Gibdo in it. Sorry. More keys and a heart. He's evolving himself. Look at that guy. This should be our Gibdo. Let's get with him. And then our last coffin here, we'll have our small key. Oh, and some more keys. So 6 keys all together. And with our key in hand, we can backtrack to the central room. So we will let our friend here pass one more time, and then move along here. Have a spider friend. And then we want to have our lens out, because there's going to be another hole here, and this is one of them that drops down to that bottom room. So we don't want that. Pull this up and grab our chest, being careful not to fall. And we continue. Okay, and then we will enter the central room. So being careful not to fall anywhere, and the floor master. We're gonna use our 2 keys and open up these doors. these rooms, we're gonna get a gold skull. There's one. That's number 54. And for this next room, we do want our lens on. So, again, this room it's got the big holes in it. Let's just kind of deal with these guys. And then around the edge of the room is your solid spot so that we can grab our next gold skull. Perfect. Then we will get the chest past this guy. This is going to be our third. It's not our third because we didn't finish the rotation. Right? So we will use lens to go back out this way where you're looking at the like. Just walk past him. And there's one more cubbyhole with a chest. We'll see it on the map, it's that bottom one. But that's going to let us get to our last room. So with that, we can go back past the like room. That's where our spider is. Go to this corner, careful not to fall down here. You can go through the crawl space. We can use our last key and then use lens again. And just kind of snipe all the bats. I don't know. Honestly, the BMOS is not that worth to get rid of. I just wait till he rotates. Grab our chest. And then run past him again. Excuse me, hiccups. Okay, now the like, you gotta be careful. If this thing touches you, it's gonna like suck you up into it, and it'll take away, on Young Link, it will take away your Hylian shield, and then you have about, I don't know, 30-40 seconds to kill it before the shield disappears forever. The only benefit to that is that I believe that this chest is also another Hylian shield. It's a rupee because we still have our shield, but if you happen to lose your shield, the game actually provides another one. So we'll just run through this room, away from these guys. Flip our page and go through here. And then we will just follow the water canal back around to the entrance, the south side of the map. Beat him. And we will leave the well. Perfect. Awesome. Well, that was a pretty pain-free well. So we can climb back up out. And we're going to stop at, before we leave Kakariko Village, we're just going to really quickly stop in at the spider house because we have over 50 gold skulls now, so we actually are going to get our reward for 40 and 50. 40 being bomb shoes, and 50 being our heart piece. Okay, so we got one guy left. He requires the full 100, so We're still a ways away from him. But this is the last time for now that we're gonna come back here. And real quick, just conversing with the nodes. Yeah, so now from here we can teleport back, use the Prelude of Light. Remember it first, but then use the Prelude of Light. Yeah, we're still doing good on time. Alright, from the Temple of Time we will exit. And hopefully it's nighttime. It is. So try and stay away from the dogs. This is what we're trying to do here is there's a bunch of dogs when you're running around as Child Link at nighttime in Castle. If you go and touch one or get like really close to it, that dog will start to follow you specifically. Like it'll go through different areas of the town and follow you through the doors. We want that, we just want a specific dog. So after avoiding the dogs, we're going to go over here, hug the walls, stay away from all the dogs, and we want this little gray one underneath here, like where this guy is standing. So kind of just hug the dog a little bit, and then you should see it starts following you. Perfect. Once he starts following you, we're going to go across and down into this alley and into this door. Talk to this woman. We brought back her puppy, and she gives us a heart piece. Now we can go back, and now it doesn't matter about dogs either. We can go into this door, and we're gonna cheat this man's minigame. I've always thought it was like it'd be fun to try and do this game legit. I have done it a couple times, but it's I could imagine how much just grind it would take to guess. Basically, this game is $10. It gives you a key. You walk in, 50-50. One of them has a rupee in it. One of them's got a key. If you get the key, you move on. You have to do that like 5 times in a row. But if you have the Lens of Truth, you can see. So we're just gonna do that. Through every variation of the rupee. And that should be it. And that's our heart piece. Okay, and now we will run out and we're going to switch to Adult Link. So many doors. Sorry for cheating, bro. It feels bad. I have done it legit, like I think twice. Just guessing right each time. It's nerve-wracking, but it's fun. Okay. So, switching back to Adult Link. Basically, there's just a couple things we're going to want to do on our way to the Fire Temple, which is our next dungeon. So we're going to start with that. I wonder if I'm like looking, if I'm sitting too close up sometimes, like so self-conscious. leave here. And then we're gonna call Epona right away. Never mind. The bestest girl just sitting here. And we're gonna go to like the far, like southwest exit. Basically, it's the Gerudo Valley exit with the bridge that we used the chicken to fly down to. We're now gonna go there as Adult Link. So there's that's the entrance to Lake Hylia. We're just gonna go to the right over here. And work our way into Gerudo Valley. And we're gonna cross this bridge, and then you want to get a really good run. And we're gonna make this jump. Perfect. Just drop Epona here. And if you remember that poacher's saw that we grabbed from the forest, we're gonna give that to this guy. And he's gonna give us our broken Bigoron sword. And we're gonna keep that for later. From here, we're legit just gonna jump off into the river and take the oh, don't hit the wall! Oh god. We're gonna take the river down to Lake Hylia, which is gonna look a little bit different than what we were used to, as it's literally drained out. So we're going to move up here. And we're going to use our bean plant that we dropped earlier to get up here. And before you climb that ladder though, just be aware of this guy. He will... Basically that little bird is genuinely just waiting to knock you off this ladder. So you want to beat him first, because he'll always drop you off before you get to the top. And then we'll hit the top and we'll get another heart piece. And then you can climb down or you can backflip off like I do. And as Adult Link now... Wow, I didn't realize that takes you right to the fishing hole. Well, we're gonna do that right now too. Screw it. So, pull out your ocarina in front of him, and then play him the song that we played him as young Link. So for me, that's going to be left, 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 right, 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 right. Now that we've played that, as both child and adult Link, anytime that we see Navi out in the wild, turn green somewhere that we can't reach, if we play the Scarecrow song, his buddy's going to show up and we can hookshot to his buddy, which is super useful. I can't believe this goes all the way around. Maybe I don't know if I want to do that on this. No, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go. We'll come back. We'll fish later. We'll fish later. You can actually call Epona here. Probably easier. And we are gonna make the trek across Hyrule Field back to Kakariko Village now. Hello? So we can jump these fences. And we will work our way over. We do want it to be daytime when we go into Kakariko because we're gonna do the shooting gallery, so that needs to be open. Nice. Hopefully it starts to turn to day. Okay. We will just wait for the chickens. There we go. And then we will head in. We can also unequip the Bigron sword. We don't need it for right now. Kakariko Village is so quiet when you're Adult Link, man. Everybody's so unhappy. So, the shooting gallery is just up here by the well. Exactly the same as the first one that we did as Child Link. Literally exactly the same. Okay, and that's our first quiver upgrade. So we can leave here, and we can head over to the Death Mountain Trail. Still doing good, 50 minutes, about gonna be about 55-ish here, 56 probably. So we will just run past all these guys, watch out for the boulders, and use the bean plant that we planted to grab this heart piece. And then as Adult Link, we are going to enter Dodongo's Cavern and finally be able to complete it because there's still 2 more gold Skulltulas in here that we were not able to get. The first one is going to be about... There's a room... There is a room that we got to originally that was a giant staircase and it had bombs all around the bottom of it, and we needed to bomb all the bombs in a sequence in order to drop the stairs. And that's how we progress forward. We got a Skulltula in that room originally at the top before we left, but there's actually another Skulltula in that room, and how you get that is by revisiting that room, but from the top. So instead of... I want to say it was this way. Instead of entering that room from the bottom like normal, we would just go from the top way. The problem is I gotta remember where that room actually is. No, I don't think it's this way. I think it's the other way. So actually, when you take this big elevator, don't go through the same side. Cross over. Maybe I am mistaken it, and we need to go this way. I'm pretty sure you had to take the long elevator. We're just gonna do it just for, I guess, refreshing the memory. So we're through here, and we can skip the fire because we can just jump down and climb up. This will be the lizard room, so we'll just jump through the lizard room. Watch out for these little boys. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. So after getting through all there, you're going to get to this bridge. Because we weren't able to access this bridge from the other side. We will cross. This will take us into the Armos room. We can just get this guy out the way. Go up, reopen the doors. It's basically like a big backtrack, essentially. But this is the top of that room with the stairs. But because we've refreshed, the stairs are still up, and so we can climb. And technically you can get this as Child Link, like after you beat the dungeon you can just run back through and get it, but there's still one more Skulltula in this dungeon, and it does require Adult Link, and so I like to just do them both at the same time. We'll just keep backtracking through. And then we're gonna cross over to this side. Just by climbing the ladder. And we will run past the Demos here. Into the, what's called the baby Dodongo room. Because these little guys will pop up, so we'll just deal with them this time. And maybe just deal with this guy too. And then when you're about here, you can look up here and Navi will go green. So this is our Scarecrow spot. So when she's up there, whip out the Ocarina. Play whatever sequence of notes you did for your Scarecrow song. And now because we solidified that, we can use Hookshot. And no gold skull mark on Dodongos. After we get that one, gold skull mark on Dodongos. So we can now leave this dungeon, and that is now this place done 100%. Nice little easy exit. Okay. This bean plant will give us a little shortcut up to Goron City at least, which is nice. It goes all the way up, actually, I think almost to the summit. We don't need to go there though, we just gotta go here. Alright. Goron City, we will tightrope walk. Kind of be more careful than I was, but get a nice little angle here so we can snipe this guy. Okay, and then we need to try and, if you remember when we bombed the big rolling Goron in the tunnel to get the bomb bag, the bigger bomb bag, we need to do that, but with this guy. It doesn't need to be in the tunnel, but he is a little bit harder to stop just because it's quite small. Not quite. It's okay. So just kind of, yeah, just kind of keep practicing, get the timing down. You will get him. Oh man, he flipped on me. What the hell? Okay. Alright. We got him. He's gonna come around the corner. No way. Oh, this man's a menace. Okay. I wonder if bomb chews would maybe be easier. Just kind of shoot it at him. Just kind of line it up. Or there you go. Yeah, honestly, I would sacrifice the heart, and when he goes to turn around, when you get close, just bomb chew him right to the face. Once he stops, go ahead and talk to him. And you're going to get 2 dialogue options. So the first one you want to do, he's going to tell you that he's named after you. His dad named him after you, which feels good. Okay. And then we're going to ask him about the Gorons. No, we're going to ask him about the dragon first, sorry. And then we're going to ask him about the Gorons. And because we calmed him down, he's not only going to open up everything in Goron City, but he's going to give us a free Goron tunic, which is normally 200 bucks at the Goron store. Perfect. Okay, and then we got our heat-resistant tunic, which is vitally important for what we're going to do next. We're gonna jump down to Darunia's room. And he's not here now, but we can break these if we want. Some hearts, some arrows. Money, nice. But we can pull out this statue. This belt link is strong enough, and head right into the crater. So this is the crater. Over here you'll see some rocks, but unfortunately these boulders we can't do anything with. We don't have the right tools. Same with this one. We do, however, have a hook shot that allows us to get across this bridge. So we will hook shot here. And we will get another cutscene. Okay, and this gives us a teleport now to the mountain. It's not like super that useful. It's in an awkward spot, so we can't use it just to like get to Death Mountain quickly and have access to Kakariko Village. We will get a song later that gets us directly to Kakariko Village, which I think is far more useful. But we will take the Bolero of Fire nonetheless. Just before we end this video, because this is the Fire Temple now, we will do one quick setup for the next video just to make it a little bit easier. So this would be the teleport point for the Bolero of Fire, and that would be the Fire Temple. We are going to quickly teleport back to the Temple of Time and switch to Child Link. I'm hearing that very wrong. So we're gonna switch over. We're going to teleport to the crater as Child Link. And because we have so many heart pieces now, we can live for like I think like a minute and a half or something. Like when we snuck in there in the beginning game, we only had like 4 hearts. I think we had like 18 seconds or something, but we should have a decent little chunk here. A minute, not bad. we're gonna take bugs and beans, and this soil patch is here now. So we'll do bugs first. Give us our gold skull, and we will plant beans. That gold skull puts us at 60. And we're going to teleport back. Basically, that's literally just set up. Just get the bugs out of the way. That's the last time that Child Link will have to be in the crater. Plant those beans so that next episode, once we do the Fire Temple, we just complete the whole crater all in one go. And we are on our way. It's coming out pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Quick teleport back. Perfect. And as you can see, our plant is there now. So we're going to save here. Thank you guys to everybody that watched. If you found this video useful in any way, please like, subscribe if you feel like it. Just comment if you want. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah, I'm having a blast doing this. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and just I don't know, never got to it. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who watched, and hope to see you next time.